No, but see,
It's a brother.
sometimes the pastors, they got like things growing out of the back of their head.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So,
My
what's your
profession,
advice?
I say just leave the man alone. Just leave him alone. Don't
Just
be
leave it
touching this.
alone.
Because
Mm-hmm.
but that's
Just let
nasty.
it let
No,
it grow on.
that's just nasty. Woo. I wouldn't be touching nobody. Like, y'all sitting there, it kind of reminds me like the zoo, they're picking the little bugs out of their hair. Mm-mm.
Oh, come on.
I can't handle that.
No.
I can't handle
Just
that.
helping a brother out.
No. This is
Seriously.
something, now this is something you don't do in church. And that'd be picking hair off the back. You crazy, woman. What's wrong with that? Ooh. I won't be,
Not pick, you just take the pick and you make it, you pick it out, make it nice and smooth. Don't you use a pick?
But I got it in my hair right now. See, it's just sticking up out of my throat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I do sometimes? I put two of them in. They think I'm in the Mickey Mouse Club. Mm-hmm.
I hear ya.
Yep.
So your advice is just leave it alone. Leave him alone.
I wouldn't touch. No, I don't touch nobody. That's nasty. You ever notice that people, they look at somebody's hair and they say, "Oh, you got beautiful hair." You ever anybody tell you that you have beautiful hair?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But if one hair drops out and it drops into somebody's food, they get all crazy.
But it's beautiful hair.
In the food?
Yeah. So I got a question for maybe you can ask Bishop Dave about this. So when there's not Bible study, but where the kids they come and the parents Bible vacation, okay, vacation Bible school.
Mm-hmm.
So why do people think that Bible vacation school means drop your kids off and you go on a vacation? Why is that?
Well, see, now here's what happens. I got a cousin, and that's what he does. And he found the First Baptist Church, and
Okay.
so he, they go around the bus and pick everybody up. You remember back in the day, back in '52 when they used to come pick you up and you were sharing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that guy be over there eating goldfish and stuff like that. Now, why do you want to go? Now, help me out here. Why do you want to go to a church with the guy sitting there and he smells like fish?
Well, it was just funny watching them swallow the fish.
Yeah, I didn't. But of course, you go to a church now where y'all pick the hair off a person's back. So I don't know. Something wrong with you, girl.
Yeah. But I'm just curious why people
because
they think vacation Bible school
No.
is where you drop your kids off and they go on vacation.
That's exactly what you do.
That's what you do.
You pick them up a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? While I'm thinking about it, there is I don't know if you know that there's a huge controversy out there about this gorilla over at that Ohio Zoo. Where is it? Cincinnati, right? Cincinnati Zoo. That they shot. Did you see the video of him dragging that little kid through the water? Yeah. But anyhow, now we're going to find out later today if the parents are going to be charged criminally for allowing the 3-year-old to be able to get in there. What do you think?
I don't think they totally allowed him to get in there. Kids are fast. They turn their heads in a minute, and kids are quick. They do things,
Well, according to what I was reading, is that he was telling them that I'm going to go in there. And the mom kept saying, "No, you don't want to go in there." And then all of a sudden, he looked around and he was in there. So, like you said.
Okay, so how can they do that?
Well,
charge them for criminal stuff if she kept telling them no, and she supposed to held on to him or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see, like if that was one of my kids, I would just kind of tell them go ahead.
Yeah, or triple and let him fall on in.
Daddy, I'm going to go into the gorilla cage. All right, go ahead. Here's a banana. Go give it to him. I don't know, man. Charging the parents criminally, I don't know. There is kind of a responsibility, but here's the question that I have. Okay, maybe they should have had it where a kid couldn't get in there, no matter what.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of make it
exactly. So it's kind of open.
Yeah.
Because they think they got these animals down down far enough, so many feet down or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's an open place with just some little bars over there. Yeah, kid's going to crawl through there, go through there, and,
Yep.
you don't know.
So I guess evidently
So, no.
they're talking about making it stronger. So that's cool.
Yes. Well, you think, yeah.
And the kid, and the kidlet. I mean, it's unfortunate that now somebody asked me the other day. They said, "What do you think? Should they have shot the gorilla?" I said, "No,
Yep,
they should have probably
think
shot
so.
the kid."
No, I think they thought they did right, because that if they would have tranquilized him, by the time then things took effect, he would have been so irritated, he would have killed that baby.
Very
That's all there
possible.
is to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He would have got mad as soon as that thing hit him, that needle.
I wonder if the kid. I wonder when they got the kid out if he got a timeout.
I don't know, but he's
Yeah.
got to be traumatized, man, big time.
Well, he got
But,
to go.
you know,
He
kids
got
get
to go
over
see.
things.
You know what? Hey, see what you want, but at least you got a good close-up look at the gorilla.
Sure enough, you think?
Yeah.
Poor baby was screaming.
In sports, of course, the Cubs lost yesterday. I know you're grieving about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but hey,
that's
can't win
okay.
them all, right?
Another big sports story over the weekend: boxing legend Muhammad Ali. He died.
Yeah.
Yep. And but here's something it was on the news this morning, is that over by his
Float like a
museum.
butterfly and sting like a bee.
Well, speaking of stinging like a bee, over by his museum, there's like a whole nest of bees over there.
What I heard. Oh man!
Can you imagine?
They brought professionals in to get them out of there.
Yeah, but can you imagine going over there to the museum and seeing that big sign, and all of a sudden it's like, zzz, what's that noise?
It's Muhammad.
Oh yeah. So So I guess
Stinging
it's a
like
big.
a bee.
Yeah, there's a big deal going on with his funeral coming up this week, and
Yeah.
they're doing. I tell you what, he was considered the greatest in the sport. I think that I like the fact that you remember him and Howard Cosell would always go at it. Always go
But
at
they
it.
were buddies.
Oh, they were best buddies. I mean, but I think the one time that I probably cracked me up the most is when he's trying to grab Cosell's toupee. That was pretty funny. Kept trying to grab it. But he was, of course, nobody can argue his ability to box. I mean, he was, and still is considered the greatest as far as, as in the boxing world. Of course, he doesn't go without controversy, because he changed his name and his religion from Cassius Clay over to Muhammad Ali, and lived his life as a Muslim. You got to say Muslim. You don't say Ma. It's not Muslim. It's Muslim. And that's how he had lived his life. But he had joined up with Malcolm X back in the day, and became. As a matter of fact, he one of the greatest stories about him is that he took a medal that he won and chucked it into the river. Because he said, and you know what? And you look at it now, you're like, how could somebody do that to him? But they did. He comes in, and they wouldn't serve him.
Right.
So he said, I can go out and do this, and then I come in a restaurant, I can't get some food. It's so. I mean, there's a lot of history with him. But again, controversial on one hand, but still, when he got into the ring. Yeah, he was he was in the wing with the ring, and so he would get in there and he would he would taunt his opponents.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. He was good.
Yep.
Yep.
So anyhow, I guess the funeral's on Friday. Muhammad Ali, I think it was like 70-something years old when he passed. And then, of course, last night, the Cubs lost, but guess who won? Hillary. She won Puerto Rico last night. Yep. She was happy.
Yep.
So I guess
the old dude needs to give it up.
No, I guess Bernie is still burning her up, man. I think what he's doing, he's doing the Hail Mary. Okay. What's going to happen is that he's going to go to the Democratic convention. It's going to be contested, and he can't win straight up. The only way that he can really even have a chance, a very remote, very small chance, is to go there and get people that are already delegates that haven't. I guess they don't have to vote until they get there to the convention. So he's hoping to have enough momentum that some of these folks will switch back over to him, and he can clinch the nomination.
Right.
Long shot.
Okay.
Long shot.
That's true.
So you got so here's what we're down to. Okay, and you know what? I don't care what anybody says. Look at our choices. I mean, we are in trouble no matter how you look at it. Hillary, really?
Yeah.
Bernie, really?
Yeah.
And then of course Trump, really? So I'm not seeing anybody that's and I know they probably all have everybody has good qualities. Okay, they all got good qualities, and then they all have their things, their demons. Yeah.
Well,
I'm just surprised everybody's following Bernie. I really am. I'm surprised that the kids. I guess they kind of look at him like a grandpa or something. But he's got the young folks.
Well, because a lot of people they're not ready for a female president.
Yeah,
but it could happen.
I don't think we're ready for Trump. And I hate to say that. No, hold on a second. I know what you're thinking. Oh yeah, but he's going to vote for Trump. I think the whole thing here is so weird. Because I don't know if we could get them all melted together with their good things, I would probably vote. Because I like a little bit. I like a little Bernie. I like a little Hillary, and I like a little Trump. Because if we can get them all, I mean, they would look kind of funny. Think about this, okay? Bernie Sanders talking like Hillary and have a hairdo like Trump. That would be awesome.
Nice.
Yep. The perfect president. The perfect. So the only thing I don't like, I tell you what I really don't like, and it kind of reminds me of back in the 60s, with the rioting and the attacking and all that stuff. Like, it's kind of weird how it works, because the liberals tell you that they want to have rights, to express themselves, but they impede the rights of others who are trying to express themselves by beating them up, throwing eggs at them and stuff like that. And I think that is wrong. I think that's wrong. That's my personal opinion. I'm like, that's just what you're trying to do is, of course, if you don't like Trump, that's cool. That's good, man. Yeah. But why are you attacking people just that come to a rally or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like they can't attack him. Of course, he's got the guys with guns. But but they're attacking, and they're not attacking like these big burly guys like they show on TV. There was a girl that was at a door and they throwing eggs at her and punching her and stuff. What's with that? Really?
Jesus.
I think I think a bunch of them are communists, and a lot of, and what it is too is
I call them cowards.
It's it's the Black Lives Matters movement. It's all these Move On and these other racist and mean people that are going in under the guise of Bernie Sanders, and so I think it makes him look bad because if you notice he's not saying too much about them.
Right.
Of course, we no, listen, we don't want any violence, but you know what? There are violent. And then, it's America. You should have the right. I understand if you don't agree. But you should have the right, to disagree without going over and punching somebody in the face and shoving an egg in their face,
Yeah, but this generation now can't even.
Godless.
They don't know how to deal with things.
It's godless. It's a godless generation. That's all I can tell you. Even on North Avenue. You know what? I was watching the videos over here at North Avenue Beach. 2 huge fights. People.
Unreal. Can you believe that?
What's with that?
That's amazing to me.
What's with that?
Drinking, getting drunk in the sun.
And you know what I think a lot of it is too? Social
One
media.
Looked at my girlfriend the wrong way or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. Social media. Another thing. Social media. People get out there. There was, they're doing there's a lot of problems happening now with people that have that Facebook live feed, like live video.
Oh,
Actually, when it first came out a few months back, remember there was a young man on the south side of Chicago that was live streaming and he got shot and killed right on Facebook.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
So, and I guess there's a young man who got in trouble because he was videotaping or live streaming something at a movie just the other night.
Oh.
Yeah.